Lissandra in, priority and proactivity are the names of the game for JDG, as a Rise is locked in for UCal to try and match that.
Yeah, we just literally talked about the Rise just decides to kind of do a bit of a loop-to-loop, because with Hope burning that cleanse off that initial trade, I mean, you have a big advantage now for TT in that bot side. What? Xiaoshang? It's level 2, gets a good trade back onto 369, but might actually be caught out.
Might be 369 trying to look juicy here. Hits level 2, goes forward to start the players. Kanavi arrives, will find the slow. Remember, no flash available for Xiaoshang. Running the Ignite TP.
To play from Kanavi to realize, hey, I can actually get this kill on top end.
Now a creative play on the bottom side as Hope is caught out here. Will just get taken down immediately, missing. Hops onto Kanavi's shoulders.
Kanavi's just going to hop on to this Lissandra, make sure that he's able to get the damage that he needs down. And if you try...
World has no TP, but he has Ignite and Needlework available. Yagao going to move in, but the W too late from Xiaoshang means he's locked up here, kicked back, and look at all that damage coming down. I'm not even sure.
TT, though, will trade over for the dragon that we talked about on the bottom side. Plates going the way it's 3 here. TT need to back away from this jungle, though, because JDG are just looking to push their advantage while UCal is still...
from Xiaoshang, and that's about it.
He also took the ghost there, but now the play...
Oh, flash onto Hope in the bottom side. The Rent stacking on up, but actually the kick back from Kanavi. And it's an AD carry for AD carry in the end. But with a bonus kill coming through onto missing, it's an advantage as they move towards this straight. Yagao
Yagao's on a ward.
thinks he's hiding, but he's on a ward the whole time. He buys his second with his ulti. With an Everfrost there, Yagao will fall, and that will surely be Drake for TT.
Drake, but they have to try and defend their mid here. The Rift Tower play will just get the charge as 369 is pushing in the top side, but I mean, this is JDG just starting to get caught out consistently, and TT doing a pretty good job of, now getting that third dragon, having a set win condition with this hex move around the map. JDG want to make sure they can get this mid tower, and with Gwen pushing top, Rise on his own in the bot side, should just get it.
H1 managed to come it out in all directions. Everyone just biffing and bashing each other. But ultimately, it'll just be a bit of a trade here. TT posturing around the Baron, but I don't think that's doable. Vision is there for JDG as well, as 369 grabs this tower. One that has to face check instead. But that means if they get caught, Smite is down. You fall behind. Yagao with a 4-man route to start this fight off. Cannon barrage onto everyone. TT being forced back, but still surviving for now. UCal trying to round warp out. Will it be in time? No! Kanavi kicks him. And that's both carries down now. As JDG find an opportunity. We've been waiting all game to see who will... Items at the 25-minute mark. JDG, though, trying to pressure in the mid lane. Spatron moves in. Xiaoshang with a deep TP. He wants to find those items we were just talking about, but he won't find it. He'll find Kanavi's foot in his face, and he's gone. I mean, we said he was behind. I didn't expect him to just get rinsed like that.
Yeah, that realm warp really needed to come in to save the rest of TT as well, but JDG with that fight, they're looking over the Baron. They're still healthy. They still got a Yuumi. There's no real way that TT can try and contest this. Beishwan was sent packing in that last fight.
Yeah, JDG now onto the Baron. UCal actually getting Yagao to retreat from the play. Yagao's out of mana right here. Big laser over the wall. Southwood and Beitron. Oh, we actually get a 50-50 this one. UCal moving in. Threat coming out from TT. Puff going forwards. We're going to 50-50 it. And it's going to be Kanavi in the pit to grab it. Southwood jumped on out as UCal trying to tank for his team, but he doesn't have the health. And Beitron now trying to escape, but Kanavi's got the zoomies, and he's going to look for a Sonic Wave onto his next target here. Beitron trying to dodge, but won't find it. Sonic Wave comes on in. Kanavi still has kick available, as you say. Can he find it? Just misses the crowd. It could have been beautiful, but it's just a little shy. Xiaoshang, though, found another way to die.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting that at the end of that. Xiaoshang, yeah, unfortunately, does end up falling. And I was waiting. Kanavi, unfortunately, couldn't quite get the kick. JDG, though, still happy. Baron in their back pockets. They now have control. And remember what we said, as soon as JDG get control, that's where teams get scared, because this team is so good at closing out these games.
Hope now getting damage onto the tower. I was thinking maybe there's a miracle steal available for TT on the Soul here, but I don't think they're even going to be able to get near the pit. The mind control plays are available. Oh my god, why be ahead when you can let them be ahead?
And then you int from get them to int, take the win through that. It's genius. It's absolutely genius. But unfortunately, the plan for TT, they forgot about step 2, which is, you know, kill them.
Space one gets a bailout, but he ain't getting no resound this one. Puff will go down Southwind soon to follow.
Oh, triple?
As, the rest of the team get chased down. Oh, you're right. It's a triple as UCal robots out. I thought that was the quadra there, but 369 won't be able to find it. Maybe he can find a fourth here. If he can, if it's early enough for the quadra, they could dive the fountain. Oh, it's denied.
You had to stopwatch. You had to ruin the fun.
UCal run warping as well to deny it. But hey, unofficial Penta. Unofficial Penta going out for 369. What a game he has had on his gangplank. A 5k gold lead about half an hour ago. Beautiful. Worked really nicely with TT's comp as well. It would have worked really nicely with JDG's. JDG that wants to grab that. There's going to be a Seraphine answered instead down in that bottom lane for Southwind, which decides to go for this blue buff anyway after we just discovered how he doesn't have control anymore. Will get kicked out of the jungle, but will he survive? The answer is no with a flash forward from Baytron. Kanavi, no flash available, and one more auto. The Ruined King.
Push on bot, the push in mid. Beishwan moving back down towards the spot side. I think he was expecting Beishwan to have taken his top side camps, reset, and then come back in, which traditionally would be what you'd see from the jungler there, because you don't want to be out. As you rightly pointed out, the cleanse still available for Yagao, so instead just getting the ultimate, and now they're looking for the play.
Yagao, the re-gank coming through. I mean, he had cleanse.
TT don't really know what they're doing. So now you've got TT pushing in onto the dragon, whereas JDG moving members up to top side. They really want to get some gold back in favor of Hope, but Kanavi has company.
Kanavi could be in trouble here, but has the Q available. We'll be able to actually
Yukal's here
in towards the Krugs. I don't know if that was the direction you wanted to be queuing on that one. Does have a Yuumi on his shoulder. Just gets locked up. Ice for days. Flashes, but chased down by Xiaosheng. A Kanavi just waited. So far, JDG this split, 0% win rate when behind at 15 minutes. And right now it's a gold lead for TT as we get towards that 15-minute mark. That charge has certainly closed the gap. 600 as 369 actually has to flash. Dodges away from the flail though. Stun comes on in. Kanavi needs to protect his top laner, but won't be able to. And that's a huge chunk of gold going into the pocket of Baytron as well. And now, that gold lead back up to 1,000 again.
Kanavi spotted on his Krugs as well here. Yukal has ult, has the stuns.
Oh no. Kanavi, this is 2 times in a row where he will die for Krugs. Taken down. He's trying to get as many Krugs as he can before he goes. Team that have managed to make things happen recently. But now trying to defend this top tier 1 as JDG look for a dive here. They're going in. They're making a play. Final chapter comes across. Gets the lock up onto Southwind. Everfrost is there, but he has a stopwatch to buy himself some space. Will actually get away with his life, but now Hope using the cleanse, keeping himself safe as Puff now arrives on the play. Yucal doesn't follow the Claw of Doom, though. It will just be the tower taken for JDG.
Instead, JDG get the tower on top side without much of a response from TT. TT, though, getting Dragon, will lose Rift Child.
Feel like a lot of this is going to be on Hope and 369. They feel like the players that can have an impact, but he flashes onto the stun. Tries to get over the wall, but there's just too much ice. The problem is, Ice Champions don't do any damage, so he's still full HP after all of that. And now Xiaosheng getting chased down as well by Kanavi. Kanavi no longer with kill participation. The whole of JDG no longer with 0 as they finally get an opportunity to be aggressive themselves. They'll go for a mid-tier 1. They didn't even need the Herald for it.
Yeah, no damage to follow up.
Pretty much hitting him as well is kind of mental to think about, and a little bit scary for TT moving forwards in the game.
Yeah, and you can see that Yukal's even opted in towards the Yanju's anguish.
They win. If they're behind, they struggle. Xiaosheng, though, caught in the bottom side here. Kanavi going to follow up on this one as well. Xiaosheng was pretty tanky, but with the amount of CC coming on through, it doesn't seem to matter.
Viego versus the Rift Herald and several members of JDG on this bot side. Even look at Yagao pushing in top.
Yep, that's going to be a tier 2 taken in the bottom side. Baytron moving, sure.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. They got him. They got him. Good stuff. Here we go. Stun comes out on 369. He is pretty hard to kill with the zoomies on top of him, and the final chapter scares everyone away from TT. Puffed down to half HP somehow is Yagao getting onto Yucal here, who keeps himself safe with a stopwatch. Now the rest of the team moving in. Kanavi's on the backline and Puff's gone down. Kanavi flashing out safety. Baytron being chased down by Hope. He has no fear whatsoever, just ignoring Xiaosheng. Now turning to blast him with his minigun and just chunk through that health bar. Xiaosheng powerless in this 1v1, except it's a 3v1 because Kanavi and Missing helping Hope take over the game.
Looking confident in that fight. And again, that's what we're talking about, right? TT, they invest everything coming off the back as well from Yagao, but you really need someone who's tanky because of this.
Oh my god, Yukal's in trouble, turns into a giant icicle, but you know what, it's the summer's day, and JDG, they love to gobble an icicle up at this point. Xiaosheng underneath the tower, trying to get Kanavi, but Kanavi survives the zoomies, keep him alive, 1 HP, and Kanavi walks away. That's twice this game, and now Hope has been stacking up this entire time, hasn't even used his ultimate just yet, hasn't needed to, but kind of regretting that decision, it turns out, and now it's a double kill coming through for Puff. Baytron gets a charm as well as he looks for more on the back side of the play.
Oh, no.
Baytron cutting them down, Missing alone in the world as Baytron will get the reset and a double kill. And it's all gone pear-shaped for JDG. TT keep themselves alive.
I mean, this is going to be so hard for JDG now to contest.
Yeah, that's a Baron taken. And TT wants to try and get onto Hope, but Hope's playing from the bottom side instead. Xiaosheng, the target is Kanavi's in the pit right now, but he's in too early. He's CC'd up, flashes, gets onto Puff instead. They're looking for the fight. They're not even looking for the Drake. Hope stacking up on the backside of everything, but his teammates are falling. 369 trying to be the bouncer, trying to protect his AD carry. Yukal comes in, but the charm lands. Hope has to cleanse, has to try and survive. Gets Puff down, looking for Southwind next. Can Hope carry the fight? Baytron moving in, but the stun is dodged from. Hope still going strong, still has the zoomies, still stacking up, but he's taken down, Missing alone. And TT, it was a close to disaster, but TT will get themselves the Infernal Soul.
And that probably seals the deal here.
He tried so hard with Missing on his shoulder, but at the end of the day, fantastic for TT. Baytron now trying to escape, using it all very early on. There's a charm from Yagao. Yagao has to survive as well, though. There's 1 for 0. Kanavi going so deep on the back of the play. Southwind will fall, Xiaosheng alone. Puff knocked up in the meantime. Hope with a double kill. How do you lose the Infernal Soul and then take a fight so handily? Puff will go down. Hope with a triple kill. And he is a new Hope for JDG with a quadra, because that's the 4th Star Wars spill.
Wait, is that the game? JDG, they've got the push. They can just run through. Yukal needs to reset, and it's Yukal versus the world, but I think JDG just ends.
And I think Yagao might have just grabbed himself an MVP with that engage there, making the pick happen onto Baytron. Yukal has to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough here. Trying to clear the wave, but the cannon will actually go down. Oh, maybe it is enough. 369 is going to use his death passive. It's a pentakill! Hope got the pentakill somehow and then died afterwards. It's pure chaos.
Oh, no.
For an inhib tower. Now the recall's trying to come on through, but 369 is just going to play spoiler. Him and Kanavi are going to stop the ports as Hope has moved down to the bottom side. They're just going to go for a 3v5. They are sacrificing their lives to make this play happen. We've had 2 resets coming through from TT. Xiaosheng and Yukal trying to protect in the base. They've cleared the wave, but now in the mid lane,
fight it out.
that means JDG can find themselves a numbers advantage. 369 still going strong. Kanavi still alive here. Yagao goes forward. Puff flashes out to the back of the fight. Yagao with 1 onto Baytron. Hope jumping onto Puff in the backside of the fight. Southwind trying to survive, but Puff is cut down. And now Hope will look for more onto Southwind. Xiaosheng next on the chopping block. And it's going to be more multi-kills for Hope as JDG. It may not be a clean game, but damn it if they don't have mojo.
I mean, 12-3 on Hope. The fact that this magic is somehow coming through for JDG. This was a 2-0 for them, but what in the hell just happened?
I really don't know, but Hope does. Hope knows everything. Hope is an absolute